Aerodrome Finance and Velodrome Finance were listed recently on Coinbase as experimental assets, they were called. I was one of the first YouTubers to talk about it a month ago. I got in very early. I've been blessed for that. But I want to get into what the price has been doing recently, a little bit more about what Aerodrome is, what Velodrome is, and why we should be bullish on these. But at the end of the day, none of this is financial advice. This is my personal opinion, and do your own research. But I do think these have huge potential. Right now, we are seeing decentralized exchanges gain in popularity, as we have seen tier 1 exchanges crashing when Bitcoin reaches 69,000, and we will get into that. But first, I want to thank you all for coming back to Freeman Finance and Crypto. We've had 800 new subscribers in the last month, 41,000 views, and if you're not one of those who are subscribed, please pause the video, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you will be notified like the other 800 folks when videos come out. But let's get into Aerodrome first. Okay, Aerodrome for the last week has been pretty stagnant. Velodrome for the last week has actually down just slightly. But before we get into the price, what is it? Okay, so Aerodrome is the leading, or not the leading, but it's going to be the large decentralized exchange on Base. What is Base? Coinbase has made a layer 2 Ethereum scaling solution, and Aerodrome will be their leading decentralized exchange. What is Velodrome? Velodrome Finance has been out a lot longer. Optimism is a layer 2 scaling solution that uses rollups to scale Ethereum. So they're both Ethereum layer 2s, and within those layer 2s, they are DEXs. So I think that's very important for us to understand where they come from. Velodrome Finance has been out a lot longer, and Aerodrome is a branch from that, is an easy way to explain it. So Velodrome Finance has been around a lot longer. If we look at the last month, it was listed on Coinbase somewhere in the beginning of this 5-cent mark, and if they both spiked high, but let's just look from now. So from 5 cents to where it sits now, it is up a little under double, a little under 100% return. Which is Velodrome Finance, which has been around a lot longer, has a lot more usage at the moment. Well, if we look at Aerodrome Finance over the last month, it has went from about 9 cents to 43 cents. So that's somewhere around a 4 to 5 X on investment right there. But there is a lot of hype right now behind Aerodrome Finance, and I believe Velodrome is lagging a little bit, and it's my personal opinion that it will catch up. Something else to show how long Velodrome has been around and how much more adopted it is when you look at where you can buy Aerodrome Finance token, it's basically on Coinbase. Okay, the 97% of the volume is on Coinbase, and then Uniswap has a little bit of it. Versus if you go to Velodrome, even though it got listed on Coinbase, which is one of the biggest exchanges, it's less than a third of the total volume. OKX has a third of the volume, and then Coinbase, and then Velodrome's DEX has 7% of it, and then their Optimism to Velo conversion is 3%. But so Velodrome has been around a lot longer, and it is the foundation for it. So Velodrome has just released what's called their Slipstream. This will be coming to Base later, but any developments that we see to this DEX, I believe, will happen to Velodrome first. So the main point of this is Slipstream. It's going to be having a submission schedule slowly over time, but it's basically in order to be able to have more volume, more fees for the DEX, okay? And it's going to offer zero off-chain accounting, faster Oracle updates, and a custom fee algorithm. So I believe these DEXs will gain popularity, as we've seen Coinbase every time Bitcoin hits 69,000. in the triple top that we've just had, trying to break the all-time high, Coinbase has crashed. Binance had the same problem a couple days ago. Withdrawals weren't frozen, but people were having issues and Binance resolved it. But either way, we have to, as a community, get used to using decentralized exchanges, and I think Coinbase realizes that. But why is Base? Is it just off of hype? Kind of, okay? Right. Base is backed by Coinbase Ventures, okay? So they are based by Coinbase Ventures, and we can see that right here, that the Base ecosystem led by Coinbase Ventures. They've invested a undisclosed amount to my knowledge. If you know the amount, drop it down below in the comments. But so Coinbase has invested a lot of this. Coinbase is going to promote it a lot. But it's even more than that. There is a big partnership with Coinbase and BlackRock, okay? BlackRock wants to be able to tokenize real-world assets on the Base chain. And so it's not just that they want to do real-world assets, which I think that crypto narrative will do huge. But BlackRock is sending all of their Bitcoin ETF to Coinbase, sometimes 6,000 BTC a day they are sending to Coinbase from their ETF. So there is a huge partnership between Coinbase and BlackRock, which is one of the biggest assets under management companies in the finance sector. BlackRock is huge. They led the way with paving the way for the Bitcoin ETF, and so Base is extremely backed by big players. Even though Velodrome Finance has been around for longer, and it is what Base's Aerodrome is off of, So, like I said, Aerodrome has had a great run-up. I believe Velodrome will lag a little bit, but I do believe their time is coming. This type of consolidation that we see, when we see a crypto 5x, like we've seen on Aerodrome 5x, and then when we see it don't completely dump like some of the other tokens that we've seen just shoot up over the last couple weeks, and then they dump 90%, this is healthy. Going from 52 cents to 43 cents consolidation, that is very healthy for the market. And the same's happening with Velodrome. I mean, okay, you didn't get a 5x on your money within 2 weeks, but you did get a 1x. That's pretty good. If you sold at the top, you would have got almost a 2x or 3x. So they're both very healthy, and I'm bullish. My personal opinion, not financial advice, but I am bullish on both of them long term. But at the end of the day, Aerodrome is a branch off of Velodrome. That's not exactly right, but that's the easiest way to say it. But as you can see, voting rewards hit 1.81 million on Aerodrome, which is extremely high. They've got great volume. It is going to be a huge decentralized exchange, and I think Base as a layer 2 of Ethereum will take off just because of its tier 1 exchange. Its tier 1 history and reputation within the market. We see how we see how other large tier 1 exchanges, when they release tokens and they release anything like Binance related, does very good with the market, and I think it's healthy for us to have these decentralized exchanges. So either way, I am still bullish on both of these. I have not sold any of my allocation, and I am extremely excited for the future for them. But like I said, thank you all for joining Freeman Finance and Crypto, where if it makes money, it makes sense. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that bell notification and let me know down in the comments, are you in Aerodrome Finance or Velodrome Finance? If not, are you looking to get in? Did you take profits? Let me know what you think about it. And if you know anything that I did not mention, please share it down below in the comments so our other Freeman Finance community can know about it. Thank you.